Hello everyone, this is Bess McCarty and this is the Ask Bess video column where you can come and ask questions that have anything to do with your business, your network marketing business, or any business or career, about relationships, about health, weight loss, spiritual fulfillment, anything that matters to you in life. I am a body-mind therapist, a holistic health practitioner. I'm also called the Shrink of MLM. I'm a generic coach for network marketers for the last 10 years. And love to help people. This is a place where you can know that my message for you is that you matter. I hear you. You're not alone. There's a solution to every problem, and the solution may be closer than you think. And I'm here to offer some tips and solutions to help that. I actually have a 4-step method called Real Conversations that I evolved and that I trademark and that I teach. And I'll be sharing that in the course of this short little Facebook Live here as well. The topic today, the question that comes up from a number of people actually, is how do I maintain my focus? Hello, Sherry, welcome. Welcome. If you'd like to be in the video, Sherry, maybe I can bring you on a little bit after I present the topic for today. Would you like to come on a little bit? And go ahead and request that again in a few minutes. So the topic for today is how can I focus? I can't focus. I got so much going on. And we all relate to that, right? How many times, when's the last time you had about 10 things on your plate? Everything seemed to be important at once. Everything seemed to be urgent and emergency at once, and all need to be done at once. And you go, which one do I do first, right? So this is what I recommend to deal with this. And welcome, Carrie. Glad to see you. Welcome everyone to the Ask Bess video column. If you're watching the replay, please type that in because I'd love to thank you for that, and also like to hear where you're from too. So what people do is they will ask questions during this live or private message me beforehand, and then I take those questions and bring them to the lives. This is every Saturday and Sunday at noon Eastern Time. Facebook Live on the Bess McCarty page. Because I am a therapist for business and life, a business and coach, and a therapist for business and life. So it applies all across the board. Don't have to be in network marketing, but it certainly applies to everything. Okay, so the focus part. When it seems like there's 10 things just all seem equally important and wish you had 10 of you to do all those things all at once. What I recommend is just take a moment and breathe. If you have time, write down those 10 things so that you can better logically take a look at the things that are vying for your attention, all seem important. And then take a breath. That's an instant therapist. Do you know that you cannot be stressed and breathe deeply at the same time? Science has actually shown that. You cannot be stressed and breathe deeply at the same time. That means it's a choice. That means that we can choose this grounding and this peace over stress and overwhelm. So what we do is, in the body, being a body-mind therapist and a Tai Chi practitioner and teacher for many, many years, the Chinese teach that when you breathe into your low belly, you are grounded. And this is the area, if you put your hand on your low belly right now, put your thumb on your navel and your hand rests on your belly, this is the site of the second chakra, according to the chakra systems, and this is about grounding at the Mother Earth center. And so grounding gets you clear, when we're focused and crazy and fragmented and we're just always pulled outwardly, emergency here or there, put out this or that fire, this needs, the kids, the deadlines, all the things that seem urgent according to the clock and the calendar and everything. And the antidote to the stress or not being able to focus is to ground and breathe. Because did you know that this is the Earth Center in body-mind psychology, and this is the area, your low tummy, right where your hand is. Thumb is on your navel and hand is on your tummy. That is the area of the intestines, and that is the area, the psychological correlation to this area is to know and meet our needs. In other words, breathing here and then asking, what do I need? Or what do I need to do, will give you clarity, taking that breath, because that breath bypasses the stress and the fear, really, the anxiety. It bypasses that and lets you be in touch with what you really need to do in the moment, and that you can get that clarity. Be sure to relax your muscles in your tummy and your pelvis because these muscles, if they're tightened, and you can actually tighten them up and you can create anxiety. You know, the muscles that you use to keep from going to the bathroom, that's the floor of the pelvis. And you can actually tighten that up and create anxiety in your body and mind, your body-mind. So when you relax that, there's actually an energetic connection, a talking to Mother Earth that happens. They can actually measure this with meters that can measure the chi or the energy from Mother Earth that you can connect with. And that can help you ground and center and say, okay, you know, I'm going to live, my family's going to live, the earth's not going to come to an end if maybe one or two things don't get done. So it grounds and centers us and helps us to come back to earth, in essence. And so this center, about knowing and meeting our needs and connecting with Mother Earth, we can do that with nature too. I had a good example of this when my little son was born. He was born at home. We had a midwife, and she said it's just a classic pregnancy. It's safe to have him at home, and it was. It was just beautiful, beautiful. But a few days later, took him to the doctor for checkups and blood samples and all that kind of stuff. And so a friend was with me, and she was holding my son, my infant son Devin, just a few days old, and I was filling out forms. Well, he was to my right, and for the first time, he didn't know where Mom was. And he was looking away from me, and he wasn't being held by Mom, and she was filling out the forms, but he couldn't see me or feel me. And he started like whimpering, like scared and nervous and unsure. And I just reached over and I just touched the top of his head while I was filling out the forms, and his whole body just like, oh, there she is. There's Mother. And that's the way we get when we are unfocused, stressed, feeling overwhelmed. If we connect in as a body-mind, we know that connecting with our spiritual practices and God, for those who use that word, is the antidote really for everything. But part of aspects of God can be related to the Father or the Mother, like Mother Earth. And so when we are with nature, when we breathe into our earth center, which is our low belly, and ask our body, what do I need to do now? What do I need now? And what do I need to do now? We get that clarity. It's there for you in your body. Your body will speak to you. So this is a body-mind technique that I just love. It has shortcut and explained a lot of things to me and improved my life. It is absolutely life-changing. I recommend that people do have a chance to spend time with nature, because if not, we can get ungrounded. Nature is so very, very healing. Being in touch with the earth, with growing things, with the beach, walking barefoot in the sand or in the grass is all very, very good for us in our body-mind. Also, doing our spiritual time every day, of course, is real important. And welcome. Welcome, everyone who's joined. Looks like Guapo and Vicky. Anyway, glad you all are here. Please say hi so I know that you're there. And love it if you are getting value, if you leave a favorite takeaway, or if you know someone who can use this, if you tag them, or share even in another Facebook group that can be watching live at the same time. So if anyone has a favorite takeaway or a question, this is the time to type that in and can address it in here. Otherwise, I will end pretty soon and leave you guys with a link for a class and for some free tools. I told you I'd tell you that 4-part self-help method that I evolved. This is almost 25 years ago that I evolved this method called Real Conversations with Ourselves. And that is to go from any problem to a solution real fast in 4 steps. And the way that I did that, I noted this because I observed how my own healing happened, my own solutions happened, and when I work with students and clients in the body-mind field. And so this, you can go from problem to solution in these 4 steps. The problem. let's say that you can't focus, and then you go to the emotion that's under that. It could be fear, anxiety, frustration, and then you go to the need under that. And the need would be for clarity to know and have the confidence and trust that I'm doing the right thing in the right order, or get help to do all 10 things at once. Outsource, delegate, make sure that all the necessary things get done for my family, for my business, for the deadlines or whatever needs to be done. So you can actually call in help for that. But the third step is to know what's needed, like that clarity. And then the fourth step is to implement that. To write the list and prioritize, get help, get support, get answers, get skills, or whatever's needed to do. So I hope that helps. Those are the 4 steps that can be applied to every single problem. The problem, the feeling underneath it, the need underneath that, and then the solution to meet the need in a good way, without burning ourselves out, without going crazy, without blaming it, taking it out on the kids or your mate, without doing the wrong thing first, missing some deadlines, making sure everything gets covered that you need to do. Remember to breathe, though. That's an instant therapist, doesn't cost anything, doesn't take an appointment, and it can instantly help you to get these things. Remember to breathe into your low tummy, not just in the chest, the upper part of the chest, but breathe all the way down to the bottom of the lungs, which displaces the tummy, the intestines. And so breathe all the way down. And if you do that 10 times, guaranteed, you will be not stressed anymore. Try it sometime. Or think of the last time when you were stressed or emotionally disturbed, and then take those 10 breaths, and you will find that emotion has gone, because it has grounded, like a lightning rod does when it grounds lightning into the earth, into Mother Earth. And so all of your frustration, anxiety, fear can be grounded like that lightning, safely sent into Mother Earth by standing, but especially by breathing into your earth center, your low tummy. Sounds funny? Give it a try, though. It really, really works. Remember to relax all your muscles while you do that. So I hope that helps today, learning how to focus from a body-mind angle. For those who would like some more help with this, or more help with anything, I do have a Tuesday night group coaching class called Real Conversations Class. And it's at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, so it accommodates all the time zones. And it's by phone. It's not recorded. It's confidential. People can call in anonymously and be in on this class. There is a registration for this class, and I will post that below. Or I'll tell you now, too. You can get that at bessmccarty.com/realconversationsclass. And there you can find some free tools that I offer, as well as registration for the class. And this is where everyone can pop on and just listen to other people working through their issues, which we all relate to all of them to some degree. Or you can bring a live coaching question to the call and get coached right there on the call. It's super affordable, much more affordable than private coaching is. And you also get the benefit of not only my coaching, but also the group feedback if you wish to have it. So it acts as a mastermind too. Again, it can be anonymous. You can come on with an alias name and we won't know who that is, but it is confidential, so it stays in the group. So I think you'll love it. It has been a very helpful class for the people attending. And Carrie says, needed more vitamins and nature walks. Thank you. Have a great week. Yep. Vitamin C and nature walks. Very, very healing. To move our body actually can move stress around, because stress is just stuck energy, really. So when you start moving by breathing or walking or doing any kind of wonderful exercise or dancing, the energy starts moving, and you often do get clarity about what you were wondering. Things start moving, and versus being stuck in your body and in your body-mind. So all these things really do matter, and they work. Hope this helps today, and we'll see you next Saturday and Sunday at noon Eastern Time for Ask Bess. Remember that you can private message me on Facebook any questions, or just leave them in the comments below, and we will take care of those next Ask Bess video column. Everybody take care. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Bye-bye. Thank you for being here. Bye.